If you have been following internet lately, you know that this new DeepSeek Chinese startup company is making headlines. And one thing that they recently released a couple of days before is the DeepSeek R1 model. And this is an open source model and it's a reasoning model, which is the reason why I'm really going to talk about this particular DeepSeek in this particular video. I really wanted to show you how DeepSeek is so amazing compared to the OpenAI's O1 model, because O1 model, if you wanted to use it yourself, you have to pay around $200 for the subscription. But now with DeepSeek, you can just use a reasoning model for free of cost, even within your local machine if you really wanted to. That is the amazing thing, that you can even try it out. And also, if you wanted to try out within their own platform, you can just go to the DeepSeek chat over here, and then you can start using it pretty much like ChatGPT, that how you do it. But as you can see, the DeepSeek itself has got a lot of capabilities compared to the O1 model of the OpenAI. The power is that it has got so much features that even the GPT-4o $200 model cannot really do few operations, which the DeepSeek can do it for you with zero cost. That is the most amazing thing which is happening at the moment. Well, as I said, we are going to quickly see what DeepSeek is and how DeepSeek has been trying and why DeepSeek is really making headlines all these days. The first thing that is making the headlines among internet is the training cost of the DeepSeek. You can see that the full-scale DeepSeek version 3 671 billion parameter was trained using NVIDIA's H800 GPUs, requiring just 2.788 million GPU, however, at a cost of just $5.5 million. I know it looks much higher, but if you just compare with the O1 model, which the OpenAI team has claimed they have spent around $100 million, which is crazy. So this is just $5.5 million, and the OpenAI's O1 has costed around $100+ million, which is the real reason why DeepSeek is now making the headlines all over the internet. And the next thing is the inference cost. Because the training cost is so less, the inference cost, which means the way that you use the DeepSeek API, is also much lesser. It is just 0.55 per million input token, which means it is 27 times cheaper than the OpenAI's O1 model. And that's the reason why DeepSeek is really gaining the momentum and Silicon Valley is just quarreling on that. So let's quickly see how we can use this DeepSeek within our machine. I'm not really going to show you something that you can really use it on the internet, but I'm just going to show you the one that you can use it within your local machine. So for doing that, I can use many different tools. I can just use something like Ollama, which is an tool which you can use to run your model within your local machine. So you can see that they have got the models over here, and there is this DeepSeek R1. You can see they have got the full 671 billion parameters as well. So if you just go to the DeepSeek R1 over here, you can choose the billion parameters. So you see that the size of every single model, if you choose 7 billion parameters, is just 4.7 GB. If it is 8 billion, it is 4.9 GB. But if you're going to go choose the biggest and the beastie version, it is it's like 404 GB. So you have to have this much space and you have to have that much compute power to execute this kind of model. I'm sure none of our local machines are going to be capable of doing that until you have a rig of all the 4090 RTX card in your machine. I don't really have that. I'm sure this is not going to be running in my machine. So I'm going to be choosing the 8 billion parameter. All you have to do to download this particular model is just copy the command and just go to the command prompt and then try to run the Ollama run DeepSeek over there, and it is just going to download and start running it for you. And you can see that it's already running for me because I have already downloaded this particular model within my machine. And now I can keep asking some question, and this R1 or the DeepSeek R1 is going to think before it answer any of the questions, because it's a reasoning model. So let's say I'm going to ask like, can you write a story of AI taking over the world with the power of its reasoning like R1. What do you think? Let's go and ask. So you see that now first it's just starting to think before it's going to answer, pretty much like how it's doing with the O1 model. The good thing is it's not straight away answering with the generative text. Rather, it sets all the context, whatever that it has to answer, and then it is going to start start creating the actual story itself for us. And you see that I think it has stopped thinking or something like that, and then it is now going to start writing the code. Oh, there we go. So the thinking is this much of thinking it has done over here, and it's all doing in my local model. It's not even going to the internet. At the same time, the story it is now writing chapter wise for me over here is not something that it is just generating the text as like a generative model, but is thinking before it starts generating it, which is amazing. And also, if you want to see the same exact text probably in a user interface, I have got this Msty tool. So you're just gonna search for Msty, something like that. This one. And this is the app which is going to be running the local AI model as well as the online AI model with this particular graphical user interface. So I'm going to show you how we can do that. I've already downloaded and installed it over here. And I'm going to choose the model, the DeepSeek R1 over here. I also have got the Ollama 3.170 billion parameter, but it's very slow in my machine to run it. So let me go and ask some coding question. So I've also asked a few questions before this demo. So I'm going to ask like, write a Playwright with C#.NET code where the code should auto heal my locators and also help me suggest a better locator. Which other AI tools does these days? You see that I'm just asking too many questions for that, for this model. And you can see that the moment I start asking this question, you can see that now this DeepSeek is trying to figure out what are the things that it can do. And you can see that it is writing all those things for me. And I think this is thinking moment right now. So it's just starting to think before it's going to answer. I think the thinking is done over here, and now it is gonna start writing the code for me, like auto heal code. So this is amazing, right? Like it has first thought about what to really write, and then it is now starting to write the code for me. And the good thing about this coding is that it is also writing along with the comments over here, and also it's helping me to write the code. You see that the thinking itself was this big. I was thinking this is the code it is writing, but the thinking was so big. And even during its thinking process, it was writing so many code for us. And there we go. You see that? Now that is amazing. You don't even have to go to the online version of the DeepSeek. This particular model itself is going to be doing all of these for you, which is crazy. And the good thing is, as I told you, it's completely open source. You can just use it within your machine. And if you have the capability to run around like 671 billion parameters, you have the capability to run everything within your machine itself. You don't even need the online version of the DeepSeek for which that you have to pay for the API platform and things of that nature. You don't even have to do all those things. But for sure, if you're going to be running the 617 billion parameters within your local machine, then you need to have a beefy configuration. I don't think any of us can reach beyond 70 billion parameters. 671 billion parameters needs a data center for sure. Well, as I said, let's try one final version of the DeepSeek question, and we'll see if DeepSeek can do it for me. So if I'm going to ask a question over here, let's say, can you write a Python game to create motorcycle race? So I'm asking it to write a motorcycle race game with Python. So let's see what is going to happen over here. Look at that. These are all just running in my local machine, which is amazing. And you see the moment I ask this question, it is now starting to think over there. And there we go. That's the game idea. And it is starting me to give all the nitty-gritty details that I need to do. And look at that. It's writing the code for me, which is awesome. Definitely, I don't really understand this particular code because I have to go through this code and understand how it has been written. And I also need to run this code within my local machine. I have to do quite a lot of things for that. But as you can see, this DeepSeek is quite amazing. So that's it, guys. That's about my take with the DeepSeek and using it in your local machine. And also I see that the reasoning model is quite amazing compared to like GPT's 4.0 model or even the O1 model, because O1 model is paid, and for that I was using the paid subscription all these days. I have now decided to cancel it because now I can just use the free version. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Catch you in the next one.